Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out, is the person on your mind really happy without you, or are they just pretending like they've stopped caring? So you have three options to choose from. The image is on your screen right now. You can pause the video over here, make your selection. Timestamps are given in the pinned comment and description box. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, if you guys chose the first image, first let's find out using your oracles. Does the person on your mind, are they pretending to be happy without you, or are they truly happy without you? So the cards that came out for you are impartiality, deep freeze, to the sea, and rejoice in celebration. I can already tell what is wrong with this person. I mean, not wrong. It's just unhealthy, and I'm afraid it might take a toll on them in the future as well. Anyway, so the first thing that I'm seeing over here is that this individual is an escapist. All right, they do not like to sit with their feelings. They do not like to talk about their feelings. They do not like to think about their feelings. So yeah, escapist for sure. If this was a situation wherein you were ghosted or wherein you were left out in the cold, I don't think they ever gave you any logical explanation for it. I don't think they ever told you why they did what they did, and then cut to a few days, weeks or months later, you just saw them on social media. And yeah, I mean, they do seem to be very happy. You might have seen lots of pictures of them going different places, hanging out with their friends, partying, showing a lot of nightlife wherever it is that they're living right now. And you might have concluded that, okay, clearly then they have stopped caring. They truly are happy without me. But then here is the catch. With deep freeze over here into the sea, they know they're not happy without you. All right? But they don't like how that feels, which is why they don't like to, like I said, how do I explain? You know, like how you would try to shut out a bad memory, you would try not to think about it too much, because that pain, you just can't explain it. That void, it can never be filled. It's something like that. It's a very deep, uncomfortable, sad feeling. And that is how they truly feel without you. But because they don't like to feel that way, they do not like to feel all those heavy, sad emotions, that is why they keep drowning themselves in friends, parties, nightlife, clubs, drinking, work perhaps, so that they don't have any time left to think about their past. This is their coping mechanism over here with To the Sea. This is their way of moving on from the whole thing. I don't even want to think about it. If I keep myself busy with a bunch of different things, I won't have time to think about group 1, and out of sight is out of mind. So they try to intellectualize their feelings a lot instead of actually addressing them, and that is where the problem lies. Another thing, although the problem lies in them not addressing their feelings, because they have a tendency to, like I said, intellectualize or rationalize their feelings, their logic or their point of view can be, I did the right thing. Okay, so I left group 1. That was the right thing to do. That is what I had to do at that point in my life. So what is there to explain? In fact, if ever you'd asked them about this, like I said, I don't think in the first place they've ever given you any proper responses. But whatever responses you have gotten could have had this undertone of, I don't think I did anything wrong, so what is there to apologize for? And that could have made you mad, that could have made you bitter, that could have made you feel like, are they absolutely clueless about the toll that this has taken on me? But like I said, it's not that they're clueless, they don't want to think about it. So yeah, I don't think they really are happy without you. In fact, it's so bad that they don't even want to look in that direction. From your tarot cards, we have the Star, the Emperor, 6 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. They seem to be living their best life. In fact, with the 9 of Cups over here, if this is someone whom you're aware of, like whatever was there on their wish list or whatever career goals or lifestyle goals they had, I think you can see through social media or updates from mutual friends that they've been going on this spree of checking all those boxes. And maybe this is what has led you to believe that, wow, everything's going so fantastically well in their life. Of course they don't miss me. Why would they miss me? They seem super happy without me. But they're not. In fact, this is someone who wants to get a lot of validation. Half of the times when they post things on social media, especially about their achievements, it is so that they can get validation, so that they can feel good about themselves. Because somewhere with to the C over here and impartiality, they know in their heart of hearts that the way that they behaved with you was wrong. There is a part of them that has judged them. It has judged them harshly. There is a part of them that holds them responsible for this whole thing. But because this is someone who is non-confrontational, they don't like to think about that, which is why they focus on the sunshine, like the good things. Oh, there are so many people who think I'm amazing. There are so many people who like the work that I do. There are so many people who congratulate me for my achievements. So, of course, I'm doing something right. I must be a good person. I am a good person. In fact, right now, with the Emperor, Six of Wands and Nine of Cups, for sure, they seem to be hyper focused on their dreams, on their career goals, on standing out, on making a name for themselves, making a big, luxurious living and lifestyle for themselves. But the fact that the Emperor is right underneath Deep Freeze, it seems like emotionally, this person has checked out. They have checked out. Any photograph that you see of theirs in which you can see them smiling, I want you to focus on their eyes. And for the lack of a better word, you might feel like there's nothing there. Like, there's no feeling. It seems very hollow. I mean, I hope you know what I mean. Like if you look at their picture, yes, they're flashing their teeth, grinning from cheek to cheek. Sorry, from ear to ear. But the eyes, they're telling a totally different story. There is no emotion over there. They're open, yes, but that twinkling, that sparkle, the laugh lines, like those wrinkly things you get around the corner of your eyes if you're smiling really hard, none of that is over there. And it might have felt odd to you. It might have really felt odd to you that they're smiling, but they don't seem to be happy. So I wonder what that is about. So now you know. This person has emotionally checked out. They're numb. They want to feel numb, and instead of drowning themselves in substances, etc., they've drowned themselves in their work, in their career goals, and all these things. So, in conclusion, Group 1, they are not happy without you. They're trying to find their happiness in all these things, but deep down, they're not getting any true happiness or true satisfaction. The life that they're living right now, it's more of a pretense. And pretense to get validation. Alright, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 1. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings, and you can message me on Instagram, WhatsApp, or my email to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi Group 2, if you guys chose the second image, let's take a look at your oracle cards first to find out whether or not the person on your mind is truly happy without you. So the cards that came out for you are Miracle, One Ring Circus, Thinker, and Temptation. Alright. This can be someone who is usually the life of the party, someone who's always making sure that everybody else is having a really great time, everyone's having tons of fun. Wherever they are, the energy generally just uplifts. And it might seem from their social media activity that they're very popular, very well liked, everybody loves them, everybody loves to talk about them, and it's just basically going really well for them. And because we have miracle over here, I won't outright dismiss that possibility. I mean, a part of them truly is happy, but that has nothing to do with you being or not being there. All right? The current happiness that this individual is experiencing is because of some big blessing or miracle that has happened in their personal life, whether it is related to their health, the health of some loved one, some big career achievement, perhaps some things like that. Something that perhaps they had worked really hard for without any help, without any support, and they finally achieved that thing. So for now, that is where the happiness is coming from. But as far as you're concerned, and with the presence of the devil over here, this individual is pretty great when it comes to pretending like they don't care. But the fact that we have thinker over here confirms that even though they're not talking to you, and even though seemingly they're very happy, they haven't really gotten you out of their head just yet. They still think about you. In fact, they think about you rather obsessively over here with the devil. It's like whenever they're not doing anything, or whenever they're just sitting with their thoughts, or they sit down to do something, your thought pops up. They start thinking about you. They start thinking about what is going on in your life right now. Have you found someone? Have you moved on with someone? And this is, I don't even have the right word for it. I don't know whether or not they're dating anyone right now, but the thought of you being with someone else is not something that they're super comfortable with. In fact, the energy that I'm picking up from this person is that they'll be very happy if they can get to have fantastic relationships, but you remain single. I don't know what sadistic pleasure are they going to derive out of that, but over here with thinker and then temptation, for sure, a huge part of their time throughout the day goes in thinking about you and your relationship status. And with the presence of the devil over here, they come up with all these different scenarios about who you're with, what are you doing, what are you both doing together, where are things progressing, what if it materializes into something serious. And they start panicking when they think about that. Like, they legit start panicking, thinking about your life being very great and very happy. With the presence of temptation over here, it is quite possible that this individual, ever since they've left you, they've gotten into a string of casual affairs or meaningless relationships, or maybe they've been involved with people who left them very sour and very bitter, and nothing really good came out of that. And sure, this could have been a part of their karma that they were supposed to receive for not being nice to you, and maybe some other things as well that all got piled up. But it has got them thinking. Each time something goes downhill in any of these affairs or casual relationships or flings of theirs, in those instances too, they get reminded of you. In fact, with this stark contrast over here between miracle and temptation, they oftentimes are forced to think about what their life would have been like if they were still with you. Because somewhere over here with Wandering Circus, it seems like while this individual was the source of joy for 100 people, their only source of joy was you. While they were very good at understanding the emotions and feelings of 100 people, only you understood their emotions and feelings accurately. And that might be another thing that they truly miss about you and about this connection. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Four of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Seven of Cups. For sure, over here with Seven of Cups matches pretty much with the energy of thinker over here. They get drowned in your thoughts, rather. That's the word. They drown in your thoughts pretty often. In fact, not just any thought with the Hierophant over here, the thought of you being with someone else in particular. Additionally, the fact that I told you that they seem very happy, right? It's not like the source of that happiness is not any romantic thing or any relationship, because with Four of Cups over here, they haven't had much luck in their love life ever since you've gone. And that can be one thing that they're faking for sure. You know, if they post pictures with their partner and, you know, with 100 different emojis and God knows what and song dedications, XYZ, that is pretense. Because the true nature of those connections, A, they're not happy in them. B, with the presence of the devil over here, they lose more and get less in those connections. And C, with the Four of Cups over here, for sure, there's always something or the other that feels missing in those connections, which wasn't the case with their connection with you. And I think that, like I said, that also gets them thinking. So what you need to understand is that whatever you see on their social media, and especially things related to their love life, which make it look like they're very happy, there's a lot of thought and a lot of work that goes behind it. Which picture should I upload wherein me and my current partner are looking our happiest? And how do I make sure that group 2 sees it? You know, so it's almost as if they set up the whole thing just for you to see and just for you to think or believe that they're very happy with their present partner and everything is going pretty great, when the truth is that deep down they're less concerned about that individual and that relationship and more hyper focused on your love life and the future of your love life and who are you with and who are you dating. It's quite possible that if you and this individual are still connected on social media, and if you are dating someone else right now, you barely post about that your new partner. You barely put up any pictures with them. And that gets them even more curious. That gets them further down that rabbit hole of thinking and then negative thinking and then overthinking. Are they with someone? Who is that person? Who is this new person that I can see on their list of following? Who is this new follower that I can see over here? Ugh, their account is private. How do I get to know about this person more? How do I find out more about them? There aren't even any mutual people that are following this person apart from just group 2. So I wonder who this is. Is there anything cooking between them or not? So like I said, you know, it's very obsessive to think that there is this huge ass string of questions that I'm channeling over here. It just goes to show how deeply invested they are in your love life rather than, you know, trying to fix things in their own connections and relationships. In fact, it's quite possible over here with the Four of Cups that every 2-3 months they put up pictures with a different person. And you might think it's because, you know, they're not short of options and they're just exploring and having the best time. But the truth is, it's because none of them work out. So, of course, when one person leaves and they have to fill that void, they move on to the next one. They have to kill their time, so they move on to the third one. It's like that. So, in this individual's case, apart from, like I said over here with Miracle, apart from any health or career issues, any other happiness that you're seeing, it's shallow. There's no depth to that happiness. And they're more invested in digging up info about you and your current partner. And even if there isn't any current partner, they believe that there is and that you're just hiding it, and that drives them even more crazy, not knowing who it is that you're with. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 2. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know it on the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings and message me there, or on my WhatsApp or my email to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, if you guys chose the third image, let's find out first using your oracles. Is the person on your mind truly happy without you or not? So the cards that came out for you are grief, commitment, new life, and authority. Alright. This is a very clear, very clear no, they're not happy without you. They're putting up a show. Someone should give them an award for this. Notice how in the first card there is so much sadness, and then in the last card it's such a straight face over here, like you can't even tell. They're very good at hiding their true feelings. They're very good at hiding their true emotions. They're very good at masking all of that and pretending like they don't give a fuck, when in reality, they do. Lots of it, for that matter. So they're not happy without you for sure. It's quite likely that they could have left you for someone else, someone who came in their life after your connection had already started and they cheated on you. They went behind your back, could have been of the mindset that the grass is greener on the other side and I'm too young to get tied down to one person and I must explore my options and this and that. But whatever this new connection was, with grief over here, I don't think it turned out the way that they had hoped it would. I don't think that person turned out to be who they thought they are. Nothing worked. And if they are still in a relationship with that person, at this point in time, with authority over here, it is less of a relationship and more of a point that they're trying to prove that no, I made the right choice. Because if I hadn't made the right choice, why would I still be with this person? But the fact is that they are not good for each other. There is a lot of sadness, a lot of loss, a lot of despair in that connection. And the only reason why this individual is sticking around is so that because they think people might mock them. You left such a good person for this and see what happened. And because they over here with authority seem to be someone who is very, very conscious of what people think about them and their image and all those things, that is why they might still be sticking around in that connection with that person. That's for some of you. For a lot of you, maybe this person did leave that individual as well, and that could have further upset you. If you just started dating someone and then it didn't even work out with them. So it's like, why did you leave me in the first place if you weren't serious about that other person? Although, I think whatever happens for best. So that way, at least you found out that this person had serious loyalty issues, right? And now, with commitment and new life, majority of you who've chosen this pile today have found someone else. You guys are either already in a committed relationship with someone else or soon you will be. If you will be in a relationship with someone new soon, then you can take these as future energies. But like I said, for most of you, you have already started dating someone new. And it's something that they know about. They know that you've embarked upon a new chapter in your life. They know that there's someone new in your life. And whoever this person is, I don't think this individual knows them at all, not even remotely. Can be, completely different circles altogether. So there is no common link, nothing for them to know more about that person who's currently there in your life. And seeing you in a committed relationship and seeing you happy and thriving with someone else, that is hurting them. That is causing them serious distress over here with grief. They're acting like it doesn't bother them. In fact, each time you put up a story, let's say with your new partner, you might get a view from them, and you might think that, oh, I thought, they'll stop seeing my stories after they see me with someone else, but they're continuing to. Maybe it's because they just don't care, or maybe it's just because they're the kind of person who really goes through stories really fast, so they might have not noticed. But the truth is, it hurts them. All right. And I'm being told it's a very knee-jerk reaction, like seeing your story and then clicking on it. And the more that they see you with someone else, stories, feed posts, whatever else it is, it hurts them because they think that, shit, I missed out. I could have had this fantastic life with group 3 and I single-handedly ruined it. Because I just didn't care back then. I just didn't value group 3 as much as I should have back then. Although the thing that bothers me about this individual group 3 is that they're too proud to confess all these things to you in person. We can see through the cards, of course, over here that is how they're feeling. That is what they're thinking. But if you were to ask them the same questions, I don't think they would ever admit that they are sorry for their words and actions. In fact, I don't think they've ever apologized to you. Each time you've seen them, they might have put on this very snobbish attitude, been very cold and dry in their replies and acted like they just couldn't care less, when in fact, they're hurting. Alright, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. So we have the Page of Wands, Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So two things over here very clearly. A, they're hiding the fact that they're hurting, and B, the message that I picked up on initially, that this person could have cheated you. They could have gone behind your back and started dating someone else. There is this repressed intention over here with the Three of Pentacles to get back together with you. However, and here's the thing, with Page of Wands over here, it does seem like up until very recently, they had almost made up their mind that they are going to take some action in this regard towards you. But then when news broke of you being with someone else, or the fact that, you know, you're engaged to someone else right now, whatever it is, that not just seriously hurt them, but now they're also of the opinion over here with Queen of Swords that if they were to come to you now, and if they were to tell you that they still have feelings for you, or that they made a mistake and they want a second chance with you, you will not be very kind in your response over here with the Queen of Swords. You will be rude, and you might hurt them further with your words. And the fact that they're already hurting, it can sting. You know, more of it coming from you, it can sting. And I don't think that's something that they want right now. With the Three of Pentacles over here, they try really hard to portray on social media or wherever it is that you guys run into each other that they've got it all together. When the truth is that they are a mess. They're all over the place right now. It's a very chaotic energy. There's sadness, there's grief, there's anger. And yes, for sure, with the Page of Wands over here and Queen of Swords, whoever this individual is for whom this person had left you, it did not go well with them. In fact, the person for whom they'd left you could have double-crossed them, could have cheated on them, could have been very controlling, very dominating, very narcissistic, and it was horrible. So for a lot of you, I think they've separated. But even if they are still with that person, know for a fact that they pretend to be, you know, like, oh, me and my partner were best friends and it's all going really great. But they're hiding the fact that their partner is super dominating. They do not like being with them. They're regretting heavily this decision of being with them. But for image sake, for the sake of their reputation, they think that there's just nothing they can do about it right now. And they have to prove a point that they did the right thing by leaving you. So they are just sucking it up. So yeah, in conclusion, do not believe what you see on their social media. It's all lies. All right, so these are all the messages that I have for you right now, group 3. If you like this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. You can follow me on Instagram for more tarot readings, and you can message me on Instagram, WhatsApp, or my email to book a personal reading with me. You'll find all those details in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.